my channel. My name is Ashley, as you probably figured from the title, and I live in Unit 9 of a historic mansion that was actually turned into condos in the 1880s. I purchased the unit last year in May. I'm a first-time home buyer. I'm 26 years old, about to be 27 actually this week. So it was really exciting for me to actually purchase my very first place. And with that being said, I wanted to share with you all, kind of the process that I went through as a first-time home buyer. Renovations, mainly because this unit, let's just say it needed a lot of work, and it's been a really long process, but fun. Lots of learning curves. You learn a lot when you actually have to renovate and do everything, on your own and make those decisions. So I wanted to share all that with you, and then now we're actually in the process of decorating the interior. I'm doing that with my man, Nick, who also lives with me, and then I also have my creature, Alice. I like to call her creature just because it gives her a more magical and I guess beastly appearance, because she is kind of like a little beast. Anyways, so yeah, that's the purpose of my channel, and I personally love looking at the insides of other people's homes, like when you do home tours and things like that. So hopefully I can inspire you all. And if you like my videos, please like and share and subscribe. So let's get started. All right, so for privacy purposes, I'm actually not going to tell you the historic city that I do live in, just because it is pretty small, and I don't really want a bunch of random people to know exactly where I live. But I will give you a hint. It is a historic city. I am about 30 minutes to get to Baltimore, and around 30 to 45 minutes to get to DC. There is a beach fairly close. It's about 2 hours away, and I am on the coast. So if you can figure that out, awesome. I'll let you think about it, and you can always put your guesses in the comments, but I'm not gonna give that away. All right, so not going to lie, I had been searching for a place to call my own for about 3 years. When I moved to this historic city that will not be named, I instantly fell in love with it, and I was like, this is where I want to live. Like, this is it for me. So I immediately started searching and pretty much looked online for about 3 years, like on Trulia, like constantly just looking. Like when I'd go to sleep, I'd pull my phone out, I'd look, I'd just check. And honestly, like I said before, I really like to see how other people's homes are decorated. So it was also just kind of fun to go on and see the listings and, look around at properties in my area and see just kind of like what the insides look like, because I love doing that. So with that being said, it was a process. I did have to narrow my search down. I had to come up with a priority list of things that, I was looking for in a home. And the main drive, behind wanting to get my own place was mainly because, like 3 years ago, working as hard as I do and just seeing my hard-earned money going towards rent, not the best feeling, especially when your landlord says, hey, we're gonna up the rent. So that's always not fun. So that's when I just kind of decided, like, I really want to find property and start putting that money towards something that I actually own. And like I said, putting together that priority list, one of the main things that I had talked with my boyfriend, my man, was having 2 bathrooms. That was a definite must for us. Our old place only had 1, and it was not the most convenient. Just, like when you have guests over, just having that second bathroom as an option is always great. So yeah, that was on our list. We wanted to be downtown, to be able to walk, go to shops, go to bars, having all that within walking distance is just so nice. So we definitely wanted to be downtown. We do have a creature, like I said, so having green space was also really important for us. So maybe, if we didn't have a backyard, being able to walk, and being able to take her somewhere that we could exercise her, because she is a cattle dog. And I don't know if you guys know anything about the breed, but they require a lot of exercise. And yeah, we actually got her 3 years ago. She actually just turned 3 a few days ago. She's a March baby as well. And that was one of the main things, was like, if you want this dog breed, you should not live in a condo or an apartment. We're kind of defying the odds there. So that was another thing, was making sure we had a space that was large enough to accommodate that ball of energy, but not super huge, just because my boyfriend and I, we don't understand like the thought process behind purchasing a huge home, and just having all that empty space and like not really utilizing the rooms. So for us, it was important to try to find something that was on a smaller scale, but also gives you like that open floor plan. Can't even talk. I need more coffee. Gives you that open floor plan to be able to walk and have your own space. And so that was another thing, was having at least 2 bedrooms was must. Washer, dryer, obviously, having a dishwasher and all those amenities, that was also really must too. So those are just kind of our priority lists. And like I said, I'd been searching for forever. And when I finally, this place just like popped up, and I was like, oh my gosh, all right, I guess we should just go see it. And it was one of those things where when you walk in, you're like immediately like blown away, just like, whoa, this is really cool. Like a very unexpected space. And like I said, it is in a historic mansion that they converted into condos. And we are in Unit 9. Oh, and that was my man in the background. I don't know if you saw him. So we are in Unit 9, and the place actually has really tall ceilings. So the room I'm in right now has like 13-foot ceilings. It also has this huge chandelier up there, which came with the place and is pretty fancy. Not gonna lie, I feel like I'm in this like Gatsby-esque like mansion, even though I'm not, but it feels like I am, and it's really cool. The overall space is around 1,300 square feet, which is pretty big for a condo. And being downtown where I am, it's either like you own one of these huge historic mansions that are like in the $1 million range, or you own like a row home, which is very like tight and narrow, or you rent to like slumlords, and the places haven't been updated in forever, and they're really, really gross. And that's kind of how this place was. Actually, it had been a rental for, I think, since the 80s. The woman who sold it to us was renting it, and the guy had like just ended his lease, and she decided to put it on the market right when COVID hit. And so that's kind of where we got a really good steal on this place too. The pandemic kind of did help us in that terms, because people were like, we don't know what's going to go on, what's going to happen to the market. And I think people got scared and were just kind of like trying to get rid of properties. So that really helped us. Like I said, it was a rental, so nothing had been updated in the condo for, I think, probably since the 80s, actually. And everything was painted a really gross, like skin tony taupe, I want to say. Like right now, like we redid everything and painted everything like bright white, so you can see that. We redid the windows, those were painted shut. We redid the floors, we redid the kitchen, we redid the bathrooms. There used to be carpets in both of the bedrooms, and those were disgusting. I don't think they had ever been cleaned. So it was a process. And so, like I said, I wanted to share this whole story with you, what we did, what it looked like before, what it looks like now, and then just kind of like design ideas, because now, like I said, we are in the process of, now that everything's almost done, minus the kitchen, the backsplash, what's our thought process in terms of decorating? Hi, creature. My little stink bottom. There she is. So yeah, that's just kind of what the channel is going to be about. And I'm really excited to share what this place looked like before. So let's get started, and let's look at a quick video of me actually walking in for the first time and seeing the place. Okay, so that was a look into what the condo looked like before. As you could tell, it was not the most inviting in terms of color. It was kind of, in my opinion, dingy and a little depressing, but I looked past that, and I saw the potential in terms of if, we were actually able to paint the whole place white, brighten it up a bit, redo the floors, redo the kitchen, and then of course there's the bathroom. So we did plan for having a renovation budget. And so that's what my next few videos are actually going to focus on, the renovations that we went through, and kind of that process in terms of deciding on, tile, deciding on countertops, because there's a lot of decisions that go into just all of that. So if you like my video and you want to learn more and see more about Ashley in Unit 9, please like, follow, share, and comment on my videos. And I will see you next time.